Walmart is piloting a new mammography service. They have introduced a pilot program called Mammogram Now, a pioneering mammography screening service.
Nice. Yes, it's hard to say. That's the hardest part of this whole
Delaware.
podcast.
You thought Fit Tech was bad. How about mammography 15 times? Developed in partnership with RadNet Inc., this innovative solution employs cutting-edge deep health technology driven by artificial intelligence from Deep Health and aims to improve breast health awareness and accessibility by enhancing screening performance and promoting earlier detection. Chris, I feel like these headlines are like fight, agree, nice, soft, like this is fluffy and good for the environment. And now we have another one. But what do you think about this
Starbucks headline, right? Yeah, where we're like lauding them completely and slobbering all over them. But we got in fights about Fit Tech in the first headline today too. I have no idea, absolutely no idea where your head is going to come down on this. Normally, for those listening, when we make the sausage, we talk a little bit about this, but given schedules this week, we had to do it over text and we didn't really get a chance to connect on them. So I have no idea where your head is. But for me, I kind of love this. I mean, simply, I think you do. Okay. I think it checks all the boxes. It's something communities need. It answers why come to a physical store to begin with. Walmart is quite honestly probably the most accessible physical thing in all of America, barring maybe a Dollar General store or a dollar store in general too. So I think it's a great extension of the brand in a long list of what is becoming many great extensions of the brand.
Yeah.
So I'm getting tired of commending Walmart on this podcast.
Are you though?
No, I kind of am, because I liked when I could slag them off a lot, but and here's the last point I would make. I like the move so much that I honestly think it would have been something that I would have seen from a different retailer first.
Interesting.
And the fact that Walmart,
did you have one in mind?
Of course I do. Like, this feels like right in line with what Target should be doing. And, and we've hit Target. Like, where are these extensions from them? Like, they're totally absent. And we've hit that a lot on the show, so I don't want to cover it. But, like, Walmart's out in front again. And it's just, I think what they're doing here is so admirable, too.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Anytime you're giving the public better access to healthcare services and preventative healthcare services, like, you're not going to get any argument from me. And honestly, Chris, what I was thinking about this, the reason that I didn't have this in my original top 5 was because there's so many things that Walmart announced this week that made me think about how different our Walmart stores are going to start looking in not too much time. And I cannot wait to ask John Furner about this at NRF, because we also saw this week Walmart scaling back on DCs in Canada to move towards more fulfillment at stores, all the way down to like some Walmarts in the US were opening poke bars. Like, I think healthcare is just the most important of all those things, like being able to offer healthcare when Walmart is the town center for most of the country makes so much sense. Plus, I think you also had announcements this week from Walgreens CEO talking about how they're getting further into healthcare. And if you have, 16,000 locations at a Walgreens offering healthcare, then the biggest retailer in the US, the biggest physical retailer in the US, should probably have a similar offering or competitive offering in that space too.
Yeah, that's a great point. Like, why isn't Walgreens doing this? Like, why wasn't Walgreens the first person to pilot this and try this out? Or maybe they have, and we just don't know about it. But yes, exactly right. I mean, that move is happening.
Right.
And they telegraphed that completely with the hire of the Walgreens CEO, too.
Right.
Like, that's his background. Like, they're like, retail, forget that. We're going full bore into healthcare, according to that announcement, at least how I read it. So,
yeah.
All right, man. What a great show. What a great show to start.
Just wait for NRF, Chris. NRF's going to be even more crazy. Wow. We're going to just be like ripping it. We got so much to talk about. It's going to be great.